There's about a 5-10 second latency issue because I don't have a super high latency.
Comes the Panthers now, and the Panthers and Cardinals.
Might have to reload it once and then restart it. There we go. All right. All right, we're live. We have John filling up for John.
Filling in for Pitzel.
John Stewart's filling in for John Pitzel as John's gone.
Big shoes to fill.
Yeah, you do. You have some big, kind of small because he's a shorter guy.
Yeah.
Probably not as big as shoes as you, but a big, loud, boisterous personality to fill. John, I hope you're watching. Yeah. Love you, buddy.
Yeah, love you.
So we got Anoka tonight, ranked number 1 in the state of Minnesota, currently for PWA.
Wow.
Ranked number 1 according to Youth Hockey Hub. After last night's defeat of Blaine, we moved up to 19th. I still think that we're underrated. I think it'll be an interesting game, even if we get defeated. As long as we keep this close, I still think that we're going to move up in the rankings.
Yeah.
According to Youth Hockey Hub, but obviously our biggest
I agree
game.
with you, Billy. 100%. Yeah, we've looked good. I can't believe Anoka. Good for Anoka, but it's not known as a hockey town in recent years, right?
I think they're high school in the past. Like when I was a kid, I grew up in Coon Rapids. I was always a Coon Rapids hockey kid.
Yeah.
Anoka is always known for having a good hockey team.
Yeah.
I just don't, for us, they haven't been that team for us compared to us. So especially at the younger ages. But I don't know, they got their fancy white breezers.
They look good, yeah.
Parents at home, they can take a look. They got their fancy looking breezers on. Nice and clean. We're going to muddy it up with some puck marks tonight.
Let's get them dirty.
So interesting enough, they might be ranked number 1 in the state, but in District 10, they're ranked number 2.
Okay.
Andover's
ahead of them.
Andover's number 1 because of the point system that the district does with the fair play point. They have like 22 points, and they're leading this district with the points in the deal. So Andover's number 1, Anoka's number 2. We're number 3, and then Champlin Park is number 4. We finally took over from Champlin. So
little movement maybe tonight too, then, huh?
Yeah. If we can defeat Anoka tonight, we should move up and take over that number 2 spot in districts. And I think we're going to see a massive bump in the Youth Hockey Hub ranking statewide. So
that'd be great. These two teams really have come far. Anoka themselves, and then Spirit Park Coon Rapids. We've really come a long ways from where we were last year, but you can kind of see it building last year for these teams, and here we are now at the top. I hope we can stay there.
This is perfect. This is what we wanted to see. This is why we wanted the co-op. It's been tremendous. Our top line has been lights out good. John Pitzel and I have been calling the 3 S's.
Yeah.
Stewart, Schulte, and Stone.
Yeah.
The 3 of them together are unbelievably hard to play against for any competitors, and they are lights out good. They find the back of the net.
Yeah. I tell you, it's fun. It's just been tremendous over the past few years watching this. And you could probably see it coming, but everybody, everybody playing. Our defenders are really playing solid. All of them back there is just really impressive. And then the lines all look like they're just stepping up. So
the last few games have been incredible to watch how they've connected and they started to play like a team. And it's not about individuals; it's about the passing and the making the play and the winning. So I feel like Champlin might have been our turning point. Hopefully I'm right. Hopefully they continue it. Speaking of goaltending, obviously Jake's been lights out good for us.
Unbelievable, yes.
Anoka has 2 phenomenal goaltenders.
Oh, they have
Chase Brunner here in the middle of the ice.
Yeah.
And then I believe his last name's Lindbergh. He's their other goalie. The combo of them They're lights out good. Matter of fact, so Youth Hockey Hub, they have their rankings, how they figure out rankings in the state. And they take your overall scores and they evaluate goals for, goal against, and then the strength of schedule based on the teams you played and how they're doing in their rankings. So it's kind of an interesting combo of things, how they rank you. Anoka has had the fewest goals scored against. We actually have more goals for than we have goals against on them. So, like, we're outscoring them at the same amount of games, but they are letting in much, much fewer goals. So,
JM Electric here.
We got JM Electric.
We don't have Pitzel and Pitzel tonight, but I think we have one Pitzel, but we got JM. So that's good. How you doing there?
Good. How are you?
Good. We're here to watch a barn burner, huh?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
SLP.
For sure.
We're just
SLPCR.
complimenting.
Here we go.
Anoka's got a lot of big boys out here. And we're talking about their goaltending and how that's going to be a challenge for us tonight. We have to find a way to get them moving side to side and find that back to the net. They've been lights out good with not letting in goals. So
good defense. It'll be tough. It'll be fun.
Boys are down here getting going.
Yeah, we're all ready. So have they been trading off in net too then, do you know, Billy?
I believe they do, but I'm not 100% certain. Looks like they're going to go, I believe that's Jason Brunner down there in net.
Well, he's pretty flexible. He's ready to go. So
Jason Brunner, I believe, plays for the Minnesota Blades in the summer. He used to be a hometown hockey kid, and now I believe he's with the Minnesota Blades. So he's a top-ranked goalie, and it's going to take a lot of effort here. We need to be bringing our best.
yeah,
Game's about to start here.
Well, here we go. Here's our chance. Keep it going, boys.
Can you check it one more time? All right, we're about to get the face-off here.
They dropped it.
Face-off win goes over for Anoka. Anoka brings it into the zone. They're finding pressure along the board. Charleston picks it up, tries to go through, but Anoka picks it up.
Well, Jake made a nice save there.
Yeah. Stewart there comes in, and he's able to help get a stick on there, and Jake makes a stave. Unfortunately, we can't be giving that puck up in our zone like that. We've got to really find a way to keep that out in front. Stone in the face-off circle again.
Get it out of here now. Here we go.
We lose the face-off, unfortunately. It goes out of the neutral zone, though. Anoka grabs it. Intercepted by Stewart. Stewart driving it wide and deep into the zone. Stu battling along the boards. He's got Stone there to support. Anoka able to chip it back out.
2-on-1 here.
And they're going to 2-on-1. Yep.
Good old Jake get that rebound. Yeah. Nice.
Take a fire, and Jake's able to come out huge with that one. Unfortunately, that was a bad play there. We had a 2-on-1 with Charlstrom coming back, and
yeah, he got back. It was nice that he did get back.
we can't be seeing too many of those, though. I mean, that's going to cost us. Shelty chips it out to center ice. Anoka picks it back up. They drop it back into the zone while we go for a change. Max Peterson drops to pick it up. Chips it off the boards to Gazzoni. Gazzoni immediately pressured by Anoka.
Oh, good back check by Jojo Ross. Oh, gotta get it out, guys. Here we go.
Chips it out to the neutral ice. Anoka regroups and brings it back in. Anoka bringing it through the neutral zone. They chip it back D to D in their own end. They now chip it back out. Liam Hamas picks it up. He throws it over to Will Pitzel. Will brings it back in. He's got a good rush. He brings it through the neutral zone. Drives it into the offensive zone, but Anoka's able to get it. Graham picks up the rebound. Graham dumps it behind the net. Tried to throw it out in front. They drop it back to Von Norman. Von tries to hold the zone. Unfortunately, it bounces out, and Anoka's able to chip it. Von grabs it, tries to throw it up the length of the ice. Now it's going to go, and we got Jojo Ross coming up with pressure. Anoka's first to it behind the net. They try to get it out as Will Pitzel grabs a hold of it. Anoka coming up with it and clears it out to the neutral zone. They bring it out. Liam back out there. Good stick by them and Von Norman. not able to get through as they try to walk it right up the
Well, it's
middle.
a nice pass by Vaughn.
Vaughn passes it right up to Isaac Olson. Isaac gets it taken away as he just couldn't maintain possession of that puck. Anoka's able to get it and brings it back out to the neutral zone. Pass too far to reach. It goes to Green. He tries to drive it up to Drew Milich. Anoka picks it back up, though, as it's not able to get it.
Gotta get back. Good back check there.
Fresh defensive pairings out there now. So we got Carlin and Jackson Kraus back out now. Anoka out front. They throw one on net, but Jake's able to get a pad on it. Deflection goes out front. Kraus battles, throws it into the corner. Kraus intercepts a pass, goes D to Carlin. Carlin trying to chip it out, gets it up to Isaac, who muscles his way through the zone. He walks it up in the middle, but Anoka's defenseman able to nudge him off the puck. Kraus steps up and holds the blue line. Anoka behind their net. Anoka makes a pass, but it goes well wide of his pass intention, and Kraus able to step up and drive back into the offensive zone. Great play by Jackson Kraus there, and bringing it back in, and they get a shot on goal, and the goalie's going to cover for a
nice
save.
shot, Billy. Nice shot. Well, you know what I noticed? They play really good defense too, Anoka. They're back, and then a couple times our back check was good. So I think we got to keep that up, and a lot of neutral zone play here.
Yeah, we're going to have to do a little bit better job, though, once we get in that offensive zone and holding it.
Yeah.
Stone with an offensive zone draw win. It goes to Kraus there, and Kraus is able to get a slap shot right on net. Goalie is able to make a save there, and Anoka brought it back out, battling in the neutral zone now.
Got to keep rolling on it there.
Anoka trying to get it out in front. Schulte there to pressure.
Well, here we go.
Tries to clear the zone, but Anoka defenseman catches it and throws one just wide of the net. Schulte in the corner trying to pick it up.
Well,
Anoka strips him, gets a good shot on goal, but Jake gets his pad down. Makes an easy save out of that one. Anoka again.
Oh, it was a shot.
Shot from the point. Jake able to gobble that one up and hold it, though, and we get a whistle.
Boy, he's solid because we played too much time that time, Billy, down on our side here. We got to get it out. It was kind of a neutral zone game, and it tipped that way a little bit, but it was nice that Jake, again, being as solid as he is. Yeah,
he's been lights out good this year, and hopefully continues to get some fresh legs on the ice. Got Will Pitzel in the faceoff out here. Will comes up with that win, drops it back to Chalstrom. He rips it up the boards. Graham Gazzoni tries to get it, but Anoka tries to hold the zone. We're able to get it out. Oh, Will Pitzel goes down, and I think we're going to get a call for a tripping. We are.
Yeah, they got Will.
To the box there against Will Pitzel, and just like that, we're going to go on a power play. We'll see what Coach does with the lineup.
Pitzel was blown out of the zone quick there, and they tripped him, throw him down, and here we go. Now we got our first power play. So
these are key plays. I kind of wish we'd see Coach making some line changes on these key moments to get our top three players out there, the three line, and capitalize on these against a team like Anoka. But
yeah,
Coach has got faith in his line here, and hopefully they can come up strong here and finish.
Yeah.
Will Pitzel wins that over to Graham Gazzoni. They get it behind the net. Jojo Ross drops back. He goes back to Max Peterson on D. He rotates it back up to Ross. Ross tries to center it, but just can't get through the traffic. Graham Gazzoni tried to drop it back to his D, but Anoka's able to intercept, and they get it deep into our zone. Max is first to it. Tries to drop it back to Gazzoni, but Anoka intercepts.
Here we go.
Michael Chalstrom back behind her net, battling along the boards. Anoka's got support, though, and is able to come up with that one. They throw it, but they don't have a defenseman along the blue line, and out it comes to neutral ice. We only got our 45 seconds left of this power play. Pitzel trying to pressure here, or Jojo Ross, trying to pressure to get possession. Will Pitzel grabs a hold of it. They're able to get a hold of it. Drew Milich, fresh off the ice, tries to puck handle around that Anoka defenseman, but he's able to get a stick on it and brings it back out to neutral ice. Max picks it up and drops it back in, but again, right back to Anoka. Anoka in the neutral zone, brings it back in, and we get a whistle of an offsides.
Well, I tell you, Billy, one thing I do notice is Anoka stays in their lanes pretty well, don't they?
They do. They hold their positions. They know what they got to do. You know, one of the things that I noticed this last few games is our neutral zone puck carrying is very sloppy, and we need to really improve on how we carry that puck through the neutral zone. It's usually where we lose the puck.
Yeah, I agree with you. You got to clean that up a little bit.
This last faceoff draw goes to us on the win. Isaac Olsen comes up with that. Drew Millich tried to carry it over, and he gets it offsides. Penalty's expiring right now as Anoka comes out of the box. Von Norman intercepts the pass. Pass up to Keegan Green. Green carrying it up. Gets it deep into the corner. Drew Millich looking for a pass. Intercepted. He was trying to hit Liam Hamas. Anoka carrying it through. Liam gets a good stick on it.
Nice stick there.
Von Norman coming back. Good defense.
Yeah,
Anoka.
Nice defense, Billy.
Yeah, Anoka was forced to go wide and behind the net. They tried to throw it out front. Jake read that the whole way and gobbles up that puck before anybody can do any sort of a threatening play on there. But
he did. Vaughn and Liam really worked well as a team there.
They do. They communicate. I know both of them are good buddies and they love working together. So
yeah, one had a great stick, and then of course Vaughn had the body. So that was good. Jake got the puck.
See if Isaac Olsen can come up with this face-off win here in our defensive zone. Anoka wins it back. They dump it in deep behind her boards. Liam trying to pressure, but Anoka beats him to the puck. They ring it around the boards. Isaac Olsen picks it up. Liam's able to grab it. He tries to make a pass over to the winger, but just can't get there. Now he's able to get it. Tries to clear it, but Anoka holding the zone. Isaac Olsen reads it, picks it up, but Anoka gets a stick on there. Drew backs up and is able to grab a hold of it. Again, our neutral zone plays are costing us. Anoka back into our zone. They try to go cross ice.
Nice save by Jake.
Not much on that one. Liam wraps it around the boards to Will Stewart. Stu grabs it, but just got out of his reach. And Anoka able to pick that back up and bring it back into the zone.
Sloppy in the zone there. We got to get it out.
Dads are always hardest on their own kids. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody who's watched these know that John and I are always ragging on our own kids.
We love our kids.
Liam does a good job at bouncing up the boards and gets it to Stu. Anoka, though, able to pressure him off the puck. Von Norman picks it back up in our defensive zone. They pass it up.
That was a nice
Stewart coming in with some speed. He drives the middle, takes a shot. Goes right into the belly of the goalie. Great pressure, though.
Great pass.
We need more of those types of plays.
Save. That's hockey, Billy.
That is great hockey. And his acceleration there coming through the zone, that's what I like to see all of our kids doing. But Will Stewart's acceleration is incredible. Anoka winning that face-off draw. They try to ring it around the boards. It's like Schulte got there to pressure, and Anoka not able to get it out of the zone. Puck goes behind their neck. They pick it up. Will Stewart picks it up and steals it. Takes a shot. It gets deflected in front. It goes to Colin. Colin takes another shot.
Wow, that was
and the goalie reads that one, and he's able to make a save. But what a dangerous play for Anoka.
We're tipping this a little bit that way.
This is what we need. We need to keep this up. Yeah. Anoka's not used to this pressure, I'm guessing. But again, like we talked about before the game started, their goaltending is lights out good.
Oh, yeah, you can see that.
We come up with that win. Schulte gets it, bounces off. Stewart throws another puck on net. Goaltender comes up with a save.
Oh, we got a penalty.
We're going to get here. We're getting a whistle. I'm not certain what's happening. Maybe the net came off its post.
Oh, yeah, it did. It was the net.
I don't know if I like this.
Is that a planned play there? Because we had some pressure going on.
You know, maybe there's a reason why Anoka is not getting scored on. Might have to do some game review here past Rye Barn views. You know,
they wouldn't do that. They just had the pressure. You know,
that is a lot of pressure on them, and all of a sudden the net pops off its foundation there.
Maybe that's coaching, huh, Billy?
Yeah. Anoka rips it around the boards. Chalstrom trying to hold the zone. Anoka able to get it out. Jojo Ross steps up, picks it up, brings it in wide. Anoka able to take the puck from Jojo Ross. They clear it out of the board or out of the zone. pretty confident. I thought that one was tipped, but the refs are saying no, and we get an icing call. Going to come back down to Anoka zone. We get another offensive zone draw. We got 6 minutes and 6 seconds left in this first period.
Been a great game so far. I was glad to see us get a little bit of pressure on that goalie, get a few shots on him. Let's keep that up.
Real Pitzel in the faceoff dot. Faceoff goes over to the corner. Graham Gazzoni was there immediately to pressure. They were able to hold the zone. Will Pitzel supporting, battling along the boards here behind the net. Anoka comes up with it. They hit their winger. Passes out of the zone. Max Peterson and Chalstrom back to defend.
Good.
JoJo Ross coming back with a great back check. Anoka centers that pass.
Wow.
Kid just fanned on that shot. He had a wide open back end of the net. Oh, look at this. Gazzoni. It's Will Pitzel. Gets a good shot on goal. The goaltender able to get a save, though. And just like that, they bring it back out. Oh, and as they bring it out, Graham Gazzoni with a great pass. Unfortunately, it bounces off the stick of Michael Chalstrom, and it bounces off. Anoka is able to get a walk right in there and take a good shot.
Jake was so solid on that.
Jake stood his ground and get some neutralized play here again. Anoka bringing it into our zone. Brings it around, and again, Jake with a blocker save sends it up into the netting.
Well,
get a whistle, but
he's solid, Billy, I tell you.
He's playing great.
Yeah. So we got to keep going that way. We're getting a little bit more pressure. Graham and Will Pitzel did a great job keeping the puck down there. Got a nice shot by JoJo. We're starting to really cook a little bit. Kind of going back and forth again here.
Hopefully they continue this pressure up. Jake continues. We got 5 minutes left in this first period. We win the faceoff draw. It goes back to Liam Hamas. Immediately pressured by Anoka, though. Got a battle along the corner here. Puck goes behind the net. Goes right to Anoka's stick. Boys are back there again, though. Pressuring. Anoka sends one from the point. Jake reads it all the way around and makes a great save.
Let's go the other way.
Goes to the stick of Drew Milich, but fortunately he's not able to get it as he loses an edge, and Anoka holds the zone. Drew Milich back there to pick it up. Anoka takes it away. We're doing a great job.
Oh, nice play by Vaughn.
Vaughn reads that pass, though, and intercepts it. Olsen goes to Drew. Drew brings it up out the outside. He goes down along the boards, but able to keep the zone deep. Anoka wins that battle against Isaac Olsen, and they bring it back out. They bring it in deep. Not certain what's going on. Unfortunately, the puck, when it's along the near side board, I'm not able to see it. It looks like it went down the length of the ice. Not sure who shot that one down. Anoka gets to it, though, and they're going to clear it down. That should be an icing to get us an offensive zone pressure. Probably get some fresh legs on the ice.
Looked like they were trying to run the Panther on that one.
They were, yeah.
So just didn't work like it does for us. But
let's see what our three S's can do. We got Stone, Schulte, and Stewart out there again. Chalstrom and Colin and Krause out there at D. Stone taking the face-off. 3 minutes and 41 seconds left in this first period. Stone muscles his way to win that face-off. It goes to Stewart, battle along the boards. Krause steps up to keep the zone. Able to hold it temporarily, but Anoka eventually gets possession of that and brings it back out.
Oh, that's a nice play.
Nice job by Stewart. Schulte. He tips it away, and Stone brings it in. Stone looking for options. He's being pressured. Still able to maintain possession. Gets it over to Schulte. He chips it back to Stone. He got Stewart right on front. Pass to Stewart out front, but Anoka doing a great job at clogging up those shooting lanes.
Great stick.
Schulte brings it in, throws it at a backhander out. Fortunately, it lands right on the Anoka stick. Anoka able to bring it back out of their zone. Krause back to pressure. He's got support from Stewart and Carlin. Anoka throws it deep in their zone. Anoka's defense able to hold the blue line, tries to keep it in, but
here we go.
Doesn't go. We get a tip, and that's going to go the length of the ice. I don't agree. I think Our player tipped that.
Yeah, Stone had it, I think.
Yeah,
you're right, Billy.
And he was beyond the red line. I don't agree with this icing call.
I would agree with you, Billy. It looked like he did tip it and got it down, and we're coming back down here. But sometimes you get a little home cooking at home, right?
Yeah. So, obviously, we're not on the ice to see what the zebra stripes see. So
I think they're probably doing their best job, but we're going to be a little biased too here. I know I am, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's been a good hockey game so far.
The whistle causes us to get some fresh legs on the ice. We got Will Pitzel. He wins that faceoff draw, but Anoka is able to gobble it back up after the draw. Ringing it on the boards. Anoka picks it up. Will Pitzel and JoJo Ross there to pressure.
They've been fighting hard tonight.
They really have.
Pitzel and Ross have been doing great. I know it.
Max Pitzel grabs possession, wraps it around the boards. JoJo Ross chips it the length of the ice. Ref saying no on the icings, and we got JoJo Ross or Will Pitzel and Graham Gazzoni up there. JoJo Ross comes back to step up.
It's a good
Michael tries to clear the zone, but can't get it. And as all of a sudden Anoka's coming in, and that cost us a goal, unfortunately. They're able to chip it out in front. Anoka comes in with a few offensive players, and they're just like that. They're able to throw a backhand shot and tip it in. And that play, that rush cost us.
We were trying to get back, we got to hustle back, but that was just a nice move by him too. And the puck actually went right on his backhand. He moved it in. So Jake didn't do anything about that.
No, I would not blame Jake on that one at all. And fortunately, we got to read the play and get back sooner. And Olsen wins that draw to himself. He takes a shot from way back out and goes wide of the net. Brings the first to it. Anoka, though, takes the puck back from him as Isaac continues to battle. Drew's there to support along the corner. Liam steps up to hold the zone, slaps it back around the back of the net. Green and Olsen step up. Drew goes into the corner to battle with Anoka to keep this zone. Looks like Anoka's going to get it, but Liam steps up again and holds the zone. Doing a good job at reading this.
Boys,
Anoka's able to get possession of it. Drew doing a great job at intercepting that pass.
Great play by Millage.
Vaughn steps up and jumps it back behind the net again. Got a minute left of this period. Anoka finally able to dump it out. Goes all the length of the ice, and Jake just decides to cover that. Didn't like what he was seeing there, and so he decides to get a cover.
Good idea with a minute left here, right, Billy? Let's get it, tip the ice that way, and see if we can put 2 or 3 shots on this guy and make this thing even at the end of the period.
Wow, and coach decides to make an offensive zone change. We got the 3 S's along with Liam and Vaughn, our top line pairing out there, and so Drew missed the cue to get off the ice. Must have been drinking at the well. And
he loves the play.
He does.
He's a play. He loves to be out there.
He really does.
He works so hard. I love it.
And no matter what happens, Drew always has a smile on his face.
Yeah.
No matter what happens. Oh, dangerous play there. Anoka throws it out front. Oh, Stewart throws it up to Schulte. Schulte just couldn't get the hand on it. He throws it back out in front. Fortunately, hit the goaltender in the stick there. Tough angle. Trying to go feed back Stewart. They go to Stone. Stone throws it, but it gets tipped and goes wide. Oh, what a play!
Too good.
Stewart with a backhander. He centers it. Liam picks the puck back up in the neutral zone. Stewart brings it back out. Liam steps up, takes a slap shot. He kind of fanned on it, but it gets on net.
Hey, we just couldn't get it to go, Billy. We just couldn't get it to go.
That brings us to the end of the first period. The boys are playing great.
Good shot. Yeah, I think, we have a good chance. We're in this one. I feel like the ice is kind of balanced out a little bit more.
They have. One thing Anoka is doing a really good job at, though, is clogging up the shooting lanes in front of their net. They do a great job at understanding their role. They do a good job at knowing their roles of getting in what we used to always teach them as Mike and sport coaches is the house. The area right in front of the goaltender, that whole area between the face-off dots and all the way to the blue line out to the top of the circles in the zone. That's the house. That's the high-scoring danger area. Anoka knows it. They're collapsing on our boys. So as our boys bring it in there, they're deflecting pucks. They're doing a great job. But that top line, Stewart, Stone, and Schulte, with Liam and Vaughn out there, our lights out good. That was a great pressure there. We got to continue to do that as we lead into the second.
Yeah.
Hopefully the rest of the line start picking up.
I feel that Pittsell Ross line have been putting pressure on too, and then Drew's made some great plays. You know, the goal that they had was just the puck bounced, and it just wasn't a savable goal. You know, so. But I think we're definitely in it. It's a great game. You're telling me that we're at the top of District 10, and this is what you would expect at the top of District 10.
Yeah, this is exactly what we expected out of this game. A tough game, hard to find the back of the net, but we're still in this. We're only down 1-0. About to start the second period here. See if the boys can redeem themselves after that first period. Anoka wins the first face-off draw, goes way back into their zone. Anoka trying to feed it out to the neutral ice. Kraus is there though to immediately intercept that pass and pressure. Anoka again trying to get it in there. Anoka reads that pass though and ain't able to intercept. They're going to regroup and neutral ice. Oh, they're doing a great job. We have some great players out here.
Yeah. We're protecting the house here too a little bit.
They really are. They do a great job. Oh, and we might have a little bit of offensive zone rush. We got Graham Gazzoni and Will Pitzel. Yes! Graham Gazzoni goes down, but he's able to still get it across the front of the goal. Will Pitzel makes no mistakes and feeds the back door. And just like that, we tie this back up at 1-1.
Well, I was telling you earlier, this line looked like it had a little spark to it, and it really did. Graham jumped and we went with them.
That was a great play by the boys, and they read that all the way.
Read it all the way. If you looked at on the other side, Will Ross was coming hard too. So that's good. We got a goal. We tied it up, and here we go.
Just like that, 14:22 left in the second period, and we're tied up 1-1. Coach is going to decide to change the lines up. We got Isaac Olsen, Graham, and Green.
Billy, we got something going on.
I don't know what happened with the penalty, but we're going to go to the box apparently.
Yeah, it looks like they both went though.
Oh, we got two in the box. Yeah, you're right.
Looks like
I don't know if something happened after the play, but
I didn't see it.
But we're still going to be 5-on-5 even with the penalty. I don't know who's in the box. Is that Will Pitzel and one of the Anoka players maybe?
Yeah, I can't see it.
It's either that or JoJo Ross, I would say.
Might be JoJo. Boy, Pitzel jumped that net, didn't he? And Graham just was flying. That was a beautiful
pass. Was a great play. Graham Gazzoni driving wide. Throws it right out in front. Lands perfectly on the stick of Pitzel. Beats the goaltender backside. Anoka wins this faceoff draw. They're going to bring it in. They wrap it around the back of the net. Dumps it back to his defensive player. They dump it back into the corner. Anoka throwing it right out in front, but Jake sees it all the way and makes a save.
Beautiful save, too. That looked like it was
that was a dangerous play there as Anoka threw it right out in front.
He kicked it out. You know, we don't protect the house quite as well, but we're not far behind protecting the house like they do.
Oh, we're
right in there, yeah. So we got our sticks down. Max Pearson was really pushing that play to the corner, you know, holding his own. It was really great to just see these guys work together. The defense is doing great tonight, too.
Got to zoom in a little bit here.
Yeah. Am I losing it?
I just want to make sure you're not getting a lot of there we go. Okay. It rubs on, the microphone rubs on your shirt.
You don't want that.
Anoka wins that faceoff draw and is able to hold the zone. They again are throwing it right out in front. Boys do a good job at clearing the front of the house, though.
That was
not letting Anoka get connection on any of the shots. Anoka brings it back out. Our boys bring it back out to the neutral zone. Anoka throws another one. Jake able to see it, just not able to maintain control of that puck. Anoka gets it back out. Drew strips his player.
Here we go.
Brings it back in. He drives wide. Gets it in deep.
Still got the puck. Boy, Drew Millage is battling hard tonight, too. It's just great.
He is. He's fired up. I think he's been going. Max Peterson now coming back. Anoka tries to get a breakaway by Max to come back, and Jake. Anoka had gotten a breakaway. Not certain what we got. Oh, we got the net off the mooring here. Oh, it's the same side, so I'm guessing that it must actually be the net. We won't call it that, but Anoka had a great breakaway there. Max comes back and kind of disrupts it. Anoka's still able to get a shot off, but not able to find the back of the net as Jake is standing tall and able to capitalize on that.
Yeah, Jake is standing tall, and then Max with that speed came back, had his stick in there. Like you said, disrupted it just a little bit. It was great. So here we go, 1-1, 13-14 left here.
Got the 3 S's and the Liam Thomas line out there along with Bond. He goes for the packer.
Oh,
just like that. Anoka's player fumbles it. Stu into the corner. Getting battled by the Anoka player. Anoka's able to come up with it and brings it. They're going to be able to bring it out to neutral ice. Got a 2-on-2, Anoka versus Vaughn and Liam as they bring it in. Not able to get anything on that, though. Goes back behind the net.
Nifty little play. He pulled it behind his back to get that shot. Oh, nice.
Anoka with a centering pass, but not able to connect. Norman stepping up there along the boards. He chips it out. And we got Schulte trying to race to beat that icing. Just can't catch up, and we're going to get an icing.
Penalties are clear. Look like JoJo's coming out of the box there.
Looks like we're back to, no penalties like John just said. We're going to be at full strength. Defensive zone face-off. Looks like coach is going to leave the same forwards out. He changed the defenseman. We got Carlin and Kraus back on the ice now. Stone in the face-off dot. He wins it back. Anoka, though, steps right up and grabs it before a defenseman can grab it. Carlin battling there. Kraus there steps up and he throws it to the corner. That was a great stick and play by Kraus there to get it out in front. We're able to bring it out to neutral ice. Anoka, though, picks it back up.
They got numbers.
They bring it back in, and they drop it. It's a shot on goal, but it goes deflected off of Jake. It goes wide and hits the netting.
Boy, Jake stood tall on that one.
He did, and we need more of that. Coach is going to get some new forwards out there, get some fresh legs out.
Here comes the line with the goal. Let's get another one here, too. Huh?
Yeah, hopefully they can feed them another one, and we can go ahead. 11:52 here in the second. Bill Pitzel in the faceoff dot. Anoka wins that one back to their D. They try to shoot one on goal, but it gets deflected in traffic in front. Anoka maintains possession, feeds the point.
I thought that was out.
They're going to call that offsides.
Yeah, I thought it came out.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be close, but...
Good call. Refs are doing a great job tonight. We love that. That was nice.
Yeah, it's been pretty equal calls. I don't have anything to complain about so far, so I hope that continues. Will Pitzel with a great win back to Kraus. Kraus goes up to JoJo Ross. JoJo brings it into the zone. He's got immediate pressure by Anoka.
Oh, he just missed Graham.
Yeah, they try to throw it out into the center ice there, but Anoka intercepts and is able to bring it back into their zone. Kraus back to battle and pushes them behind the net. Will Pitzel there to support, picks it up. Tries to feed Graham Gazzoni. Graham gets it, but it gets intercepted by Anoka, who brings it back into our zone.
Nice stick.
Carlin gives up and gets a beautiful stick there and tips it back out. Holding the blue line here, trying to keep it out. Anoka throws it back into our zone. Kraus picks it up, brings it in with speed. He's going to drive the zone. Kraus continuing to drive the zone. I love that the defenseman trying to rush it deep.
Yeah.
We're going to get a whistle on. I'm not seeing what's going on. We got an interference call. Yeah. I think Anoka's going to go to the box. Jackson Kraus drawing the penalty. Tremendous play by Jackson Kraus to drive that deep and then battle through and draw the penalty. And just like that, we're going to go on the power play with 10:49 left in the second.
Yeah, Cross individually tipped the ice towards our favor here with his determination and his grit. So let's get another one there.
Yeah. This is a huge opportunity. Yeah. Both teams are going to make a change. We got Isaac Olsen, Green, and Millich up there, along with Peterson and Charlstrom as the deep is. We win that faceoff draw. Drew along the corner, throws it out front to Green. Green takes a shot. It gets deflected just wide of the net. Beautiful shot by Green, and unfortunately just got tipped. Anoka brings it back in shorthanded.
Nice stick by Max.
Great defensive play by Max to drive him wide and gets him to go to the back. We've got to get it out of our zone, though. Anoka takes a shot from the point.
He was screened on that, and he tracked it at the last second. Did you see that?
Luckily Jake saw it and was able to cover. But, I mean, dangerous play. And it looks like Coach is going to decide to change to his 3 S's as his top line pairing is coming back out here. We're going to have Stone in the faceoff dot with Schulte and Stewart there to support him. Same defensive pairs with Charlstrom and Max Peterson on the ice. Stone with a clean win back to Max.
The Panther.
Max tries to throw the Panther.
He got some of it.
Got intercepted.
Oh, here we go. Just got away.
Schulte threw it to Stu. Stu almost got it chipped away from him, but he's able to regain possession. And just like that, Anoka wins the battle along the board.
Now they're going to
They're going to clear it out. Max Peterson's back. The pressure.
Max. Nice
play. What a great stick by Jake. As he reads that and just chips it to the corner.
Well, these teams are trading special plays on this side.
Anoka keeping it deep in our power play. 20 seconds left in the penalty kill. Schulte finally intercepts a pass, and he's going to bring it in himself. He dumps it in deep. Anoka player tries to hold him out. Liam fresh off the boards with a slap shot. He gets a fresh change.
Oh, my God.
And Stewart with a backhander. Just goes wide. Liam picks it up. Passes it back to Stone behind the net. He goes to Schulte behind the net.
Watch the play. Step up.
Vaughn steps up to hold the zone, but Anoka's going to be able to chip that out. And now we got a 3-on-1 against Liam. Stone coming in to help out. Liam takes the player, the shooter, forced him to take a shot, and it goes well wide of the net.
Nice play by Liam there.
Yeah, and we suddenly have an even strength game. Liam gets that stick on that last shot here, too. Deflects it high up into the net. Great defense by Liam here. He's trying to redeem himself after the Blaine game, John.
Yeah,
when he cut up the middle of the ice and got it stripped by the Blaine player, and they took a shot on goal. Almost cost us, but Jake saw it the whole way on the last game. Thankfully, it didn't cost us a goal, but he's done that a couple of games, and we've definitely had conversations about this.
Well, we're going to have some mistakes. You can see it on both sides of everybody. But,
just like this.
Boy, Pitzel's rolling tonight.
Pitzel reads. Yeah, he reads that pass. He tries to chip it all the way over to JoJo Ross, but Anoka reads it and able to grab a hold of that puck. Great play by Will Pitzel, though. Von Norman grabs it in neutral ice. He dumps it back into the zone. Anoka picks it back up. Liam back there to grab it. Liam throws it up. Tries to hit JoJo Ross. Able to get in the zone, but Anoka's there first. Anoka's going to clear it away from the ice. They're saying no icing. I don't know if I disagree or agree with that.
I don't agree.
I don't think it hit anybody.
I don't think so.
Hits a weird bounce along behind the net. Liam fumbles it for Speck and gets it back behind the net to Vaughn. Vaughn tries to clear it to the winger, but Anoka gets it first. Not certain where that puck went. I even lost it.
I think it hit the pipe on the boards over there.
That was weird playing. Either way, Liam Hamas. JoJo Ross. Yeah, JoJo Ross hit Graham Gazzoni, who brought it into Pitzel. Pitzel doing a great job keeping it in. Graham Gazzoni there to support. Just like that. Anoka able to get it, and suddenly we got Krause and Hamas back.
Nice.
Liam takes the center as ice as Krause battles with the player.
Good back check there.
What a great play.
Yeah.
Isaac Olsen stepping up big here.
Here we go.
Feeds Drew Millich. Drew just misses the handle on it. Drew tries to send it back out and center it, but just can't get it through.
Boy, that was great by Drew.
That was a great play. Fortunately, just not able to connect.
Oh, Olsen's got somebody in front again, but nobody home.
Isaac threw it right out there in front, but just couldn't find Drew. Anoka fumbles it. Drew's able to pick it back up and chip it out to neutral ice. Anoka gets it, goes D to D. They bring it back into the zone. Goes behind the boards. Cross there to battle. Anoka sends it around. Drew all the way back as a winger behind the boards. He's pretty low, but he's doing what he thinks he needs to do to help support. Isaac Olsen grabs it and chips it out of the zone. Drew's back there to pass it, to try to intercept. Anoka goes D to D in the neutral zone. Stewart fresh off the boards. Try to intercept that with speed, and Anoka brings it back in. They throw a shot on goal, but Jake's able to come up with a beautiful save and even saves the rebound. Anoka brings it back in.
That's icing.
Oh, and I heard a tip.
You tip? Okay.
I heard that tip, and they call it off.
You're younger than me. I'll take it.
I could hear the tip, and I'm pretty deaf. Kraus with a great read of that puck there. He uses his skate to bounce it up to his stick. Oh, and Anoka tries to center it. The puck hits something and it pops straight up and doesn't go in, but they had the whole back door open on that one. And
yeah, we left that one open.
We definitely did a good job. Anoka bring it back in. Kraus with a great stick again in front. Knocks it away from Anoka. The boys get it out and they're going to get it offsides. But man, some great defensive plays by Jackson Kraus there right in front of the net.
Just beautiful. Jackson been reading the plays. The stick is in the right place. He's having a game.
He's having a phenomenal game. To be honest with you, Jackson Kraus rarely has a bad game.
That is true. He's a very smart player, and he works hard.
A great athlete, overall athlete. He's a phenomenal baseball player. Plays catcher at baseball. He plays goalie in the summer, actually, for hometown hockey. Anoka hits the pipe on that shot.
Crossbar, huh?
Yeah, hit the crossbar, and we got lucky on that one.
Oh, now we got to get it out here, guys. We're going back at the neutral zone. Here comes the Ross Pitzel line again. All
right. They bring it back in.
Oh,
Pitzel throws it back out in front. The goaltender had knocked his post back off, but it fell back into place. Max Peterson, with a great stick, holds the center and gets a stick on it. Anoka again with a tremendous play. Shot from the point just goes wide of the net. 4 minutes and 32 seconds left of this game. And Anoka is doing a great job of pressuring. Another shot in front. Jake's able to see it and block it down. The rebound lands out in front and they crash the net.
Got a little activity going on here. He's going to take him.
Jake's able to cover.
We got a crossbar and a post on that one. So
yeah, we got lucky on some of those, but Anoka's going to the penalty box.
Looks like he's taking Max, too.
So is Max Peterson. We're going to have 5-on-5 hockey still. So let's see what the refs decide. Coach is changing up defensive pairings. We're going to have Liam Hamas and Von Norman coming back out. Going to keep the same forwards. Will Pitzel's line.
Billy, we got a little sloppy, in the zone again. But the sticks were there, but then just in the neutral zone, we got to get out of there and push it forward here.
We do. We got to do a better job at getting it out of the zone. And defensive zone draw. We're going to be 5-on-5 hockey, even though we got 2 in the box. Max Peterson in the box along with one of the Anoka players. I'm guessing it's for roughing. But
they were kind of going at it a little bit.
I couldn't read the play, but that's all right. We stay 5-on-5, and Will Pitzel tries to win that one. It goes straight over to Anoka. Anoka takes a shot from the point, but it goes well wide of the goaltender. Anoka tries to center it, but Liam does a good job at climbing up that lane. Takes it away. Will Pitzel able to regather it in through the neutral zone. Brings it in. I can't see what's going on. Suddenly, we got a 2-on-1 with Liam Hamas. Liam gets a great play. takes away the pass. No shot on goal there. Oh, and just like that, Anoka gets a rebound in front. They find the right side just above Jake's glove side. Just like that, we go down 2-1.
There isn't much room, but it's snuck in.
Yeah, unfortunately, we need our wingers to be charging the points.
Yeah.
They allowed that point to be wide open, and he grabbed that puck and stepped up and took a great shot.
Yeah, the wingers got deep on that. They should have been up a little bit, but
yeah, and I've noticed that a few plays where wingers are getting way too low and getting out of position a little bit. We need them to make sure they're hanging tight and staying high to take away those opportunities.
That was a nice shot.
That was 2-1 Anoka with 3:35 left of this game.
Here we go. We got
Isaac Olsen brings it in. He feeds it over to Green. Fortunately, it lands on his backhand, and he's not able to do much. Drew Milich picks it up, but he can't pick it up. Collins steps up and drops it in deep into the zone. Isaac Olsen going back to try to pressure. Anoka's player is able to walk around him. Kraus, though, in the neutral zone, again picks it up and is able to drive it in. Kraus again with just a great, tremendous effort.
Yeah, here we go.
Here comes Drew. Drew walks around. He throws it, but it chips around, and their goaltender, I think, kicked that.
He actually kicked it out.
I think that was intentional.
People can watch it, but I saw him kick it that way.
I'm going to call that was an intentional kick off that thing.
I would call it this time for sure because we had a great view of it. If he was under pressure, there's basically three guys down here, and he just kicked it out.
Refs are going to call it out of the zone. I don't agree with this. He kicked the net off the zone. He kicked the net off of it. Now they're going to call it out to center ice.
Dude, we have to behave ourselves on this channel. We have to behave ourselves on this channel.
No, I'm going to call them as I see it.
Yeah, I hear you.
That is the wrong call. I don't know how they're calling that. The goaltender knocks his own net off the moorings, and then they decide to bring it back out.
Here we go again.
That's ridiculous. But Isaac Olsen, hopefully that fires the boys up. He throws it right out in front. Unfortunately, just can't connect with Drew. Anoka chips it through the neutral zone. It's like Kraus beats it to her and traps it back through. So we have a battle along the near side boards. Anoka comes up with it, and we suddenly have a 2-on-1 with Carlin. Player's able to shoot it, finds the 5-hole of Jake, and it goes in. Suddenly we're down 3-1.
Yeah, we got caught out of position a little bit there, and Anoka makes you pay when you do that. You got to play smart hockey.
Again, though, I think that play all starts with this bad face-off draw in the neutral zone.
Totally agree with you.
I don't know what their reasoning was to bring it back out to neutral ice, but it certainly should have been an offensive zone draw.
It should have.
Is the puck. The only reason why we blew the whistle is because their own player kicked their net off the.
Change some of that momentum around, too. We had it going down there, and then all of a sudden we got three guys go to the net. He kicks it off, and we're on the neutral zone.
Anoka wins that face-off draw. They bring it in and take a shot. Jake sees it all the way and is able to easily catch that one and glove it down. Stone in the face-off dot. And we're getting a whistle. Not certain what the ref didn't like on that one.
Me neither. We won the face-off. We were going.
Won the face-off. Stu had that clear and was racing. Anoka then wins this one. They keep it deep in our zone. They center it right through the crease, but nobody there to connect.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, and just like that, Schulte
nice.
chips it away, gets it out to neutral ice.
Oh, that's a nice
He brings it in. Anoka does a good job of getting sticks on that puck and taking away any shooting opportunities.
They still on, but we got to get back
neutral ice. Peterson misses that plan. Anoka carries it wide, and all alone, he's able to shoot it in on the back door of Jake. Jake didn't have a prayer on that one as our other defenseman was not close, and we got to have both the defensemen dropping back on that play.
Yeah.
We go down 4-1 with 1:46 left in the second period. We have quite the deficit here to make up.
These last 5 minutes have certainly not been in our favor, so we need to pull it back here. We can. A lot of game left.
A lot of game left. Still not going to lose hope. We got Will Pitzel back in the face-off dot. Liam Hamas and Von Norman back out there at E. Anoka comes up with this one. Von there to pressure as they bring into the zone. Oh, another shot goes off the pipe.
That was close.
Gazzoni tries to connect in the neutral zone, but it's intercepted. Liam loses his footing behind the net. Able to still keep that pressure on and keep the defenseman to go wide. And the defenseman walks around, and Jake reads that play, but another dangerous play is their offensive player walks around our defenseman and able to walk it right in front and backhander. Jake's able to cover, though, and keep this going down even further.
Yeah, that was a nice play by Jake, but we do have to help him out here a little bit.
Will Pitzel, he loses that draw. Anoka takes a shot from the point, but it goes well wide. Liam gets to get it there and gets a good stick on it. Feeds Will Pitzel. The great pass. Will Pitzel brings it in the neutral zone. Fortunately gets pressured immediately by Anoka. Puck goes back to Ross. Ross feeds his D to Vaughn. Vaughn unfortunately just fanned on that pass. Tried to bank it off the boards. Liam Hamas chipping back there. He's able to get a stick on it before Anoka gets it to Pitzel. Pitzel tries to chip it way up to Ross, who's cherry picking. I love it. Goes to Graham Gazzoni, brings it back in. He gets a shot on goal, but it's an easy save for that goaltender as that puck was shot from far out.
This line has been our strongest line here tonight.
Here comes Liam Hamas through the neutral zone. He throws it in and then drops back. Fortunately, it goes right back to Anoka. And the refs are going to say icing. We got 19 seconds left of this period.
Be nice if we could get one here and go into the intermission down just 2. Seemed like the boys, the momentum kind of went the other way, and the boys kind of got off their game a little bit here, Billy. We got to get back on, come back down to our heart. We'll play like we know how to.
Lots of game left here with the whole third period still to go, so hopefully the boys can come back. We got Isaac Olsen in the dot. Anoka comes up with this face-off win. They ring it around the back of the boards. Carlin steps up, tries to hold his own, but just can't get it as the puck bounces out. 1-on-1, Kraus versus Anoka.
Nice.
He gets a great stick on an angle on that player and drives him to the boards. Anoka gets it on front, but we get the buzzer.
Nice save.
Just like that, we come to the end of the second. We're down 4-1. Boys got to really start to find their drive. We're really losing the neutral zone drives. That's where we turn over the puck. We can. Oftentimes we grab the puck in our defensive zone and we make great plays through our own defensive zone to get it back out. And as soon as we break it out to the neutral zone, it seems like we're losing those battles.
Yeah.
Anoka's doing a great job at taking away the passing lanes and just gobbling it up, and we're not able to get through passes.
We got that look in our eyes, that look that you get on Sundays when you watch the Vikings. It's like we got to quit. Yeah. We got to quit, and we just play the game. It's 0-0. We got a lot of game left. That's what we got to figure. Just go out and play, have fun, do your best, and let's see if we can make a game out of this in the end. It all kind of started with him kicking that goal off over there, the pipe, and then all of a sudden everything kind of snowballed on us. I'm not taking it away from Anoka. They're a really good, solid team. Like you said, they stay home. They're disrupting some of our passes. That Will Pitzel line, though, has gotten in there and broke through. That was the line that they also kicked the goal off on. So they're having a good night. Let's get these other 2 lines buzzing and see if we can make a game of it.
Yeah, I'd like to see all 3 lines buzzing like we did against Champlin. It'd be really nice to see our top line start scoring. I think Anoka knows our top line. I'm guessing they've watched some of our videos. Maybe watched some of our live run. Who knows? Maybe they're tuning into our channel.
They could be.
But I'm guessing that they are throwing out their best against the 3S line. They're not able to seem to generate anything so far.
Nothing. They're covering the lanes really well, like you said. So.
Anoka wins that faceoff draw and brings it back.
There we go.
Isaac Olsen reads it and intercepts. Tries to go up the middle, but that's not going to work as Anoka's there again to strip it all away in the neutral zone again. The neutral zone play is typically our weak point here. Green with a nice read and intercepts the pass. Tries to get it over. Unfortunately, the bounce doesn't go his way.
Here we go.
Isaac Olsen gets it, tries to chip it out, but they get it out. It looks like Jackson Krause is going to call another penalty for an elbowing in the corner, and just like that, Anoka's player that drove here tonight, number 55. Yes. I think he's taller than me, John.
I think you're right. He's on the right.
He's going to the box. Coach is going to leave the triple S line out. Let's see who's going to put out there for D. Looks like they're going to go Krause and Carlin still.
I think they can generate something here. They've been kind of quiet here recently. So
they got a big opportunity here. 14:26 still left in this third period in this game. See if they can generate some momentum. Stewart brings it back behind the net.
Schulte
tried to center it, but it's intercepted by an Anoka player. They bring it out to neutral ice.
There we go.
Carlin grabs it. We're going to get another one. We're going to get another penalty, and suddenly
here's a chance, Billy.
5-on-3 penalty.
Right now is our chance, Billy, right here.
We're going to have a minute 13 of a 5-on-3, and then roughly 7 seconds of a 5-on-4 following. I'm sorry, what is that?
That was
17 seconds roughly of 5-on-4 after this, so this is a big deal. Coach is going to leave the lineups the same. Schulte and Carlin switch. Schulte drops back to D for the faceoff. Carlin goes up to right winger temporarily. Schulte gets that one and takes a shot from the point. Goaltender able to save. Jackson Krause not able to hold the zone, unfortunately. Stone regroups in the neutral zone. Tries to hit Stewart, but it's just too far for him to pass. Stewart, though, able to come up with it. Stewart brings it in with speed. He just couldn't get an angled shot on there. He got pushed too wide. Takes a shot. It's a tough angle.
Okay, here we go the other way. Stick with the stick.
Like this. Krause again with a great play in front. Krause strips the Anoka player. Great stick.
Oh, nice.
And Schulte and Stewart in together.
Oh, boy.
Schulte tries to do a toe drag around that player. That's not going to work as he gets a strip.
It's underneath him.
Anoka's got it in the corner underneath his foot. They come up with it. Charleston takes a slap shot from the point. Just like that.
Oh, boy.
Man,
we just get by one, Billy.
The goaltender thought he was laying on it. It was actually behind the net. Stewart just couldn't get possession of that. And now we're down to 5-on-4 as Anoka jumps out of the box.
Got to get one here, Billy. Let's go. Get out of the night. Let's go.
Max Peterson drops back. Charleston not able to hold it, and Anoka brings it in.
Now they're going to call one on us, I think. He's got his hand up.
Yeah, we got the ref with his arm up, and I'm sure that's going to be against us. I can't tell who. I think we got Charlstrom, and I'm not certain who else in the corner there. Looks like Charlstrom's going to go to the box.
Well, we had our chances there, though. Just couldn't cash in on it.
I missed the call.
I did, too. I didn't see it. It was kind of...
We'll see what it is.
Probably something out of front.
I don't know what happened there. I don't know what he got called for, but kind of hard to see along the near side boards here. But
nice tip, nice save. Huh?
Yeah, Anoka throws one from the point, and Jake's able to read it and able to make the save. We get it out of the zone. Anoka regroups and brings it through the neutral zone. Will Pitzel tries to hold it at the blue line. Von Norman steps up. He's got Max Peterson supporting in front, by the way. It's like Max Peterson and Von Norman out there for a D. Von continues to border along the boards. Will Pitzel intercepts. Anoka throws it right out in front. Not able to get a shot off, though. Dangerous play for us.
Doing a pretty good job of staying at home, like you said.
Anoka grabs it, walks it right in front. Jake sees it all the way, and no one gets a good glove on that.
Nice play.
2 minutes and 5 seconds left of this period, or this penalty, with 11:27 left of the game. It's like Liam Hamas is going to jump out there. Isaac Olson and I don't know. We're missing a player, aren't we?
Yeah, well, we got one. Yeah, looks like
we got a player. Apparently, we decided we wanted to go down 5-3. Yes, we didn't send out enough players. Kraus is going to jump back out there.
Yeah, I don't know. We were kind of staring at the walls over here or something. We got to.
I set defense and Graham Gazzoni and Isaac Olson out there as our forwards. Liam sees that, tries to intercept, and Anoka, though, comes up behind him and able to strip him of that play. Anoka keeps the zone. They go D to D. Isaac gets a tip on that. Oh, and just like that, they center that, but Anoka not able to connect. They again center it, but Isaac tries to chip it out, but he hits the feet of Anoka. Oh, and a scramble in front. Scramble in front. Jake's able to cover.
Boy, Jake had everybody in the crease.
Right the scramble. Still a minute 26 of this penalty. 10:48 left of the game regulation here at the third. Coach is going to leave the same lineup out here. Jake sees it all the way through and is able to glove that one down.
He tracks that so well.
He does. Yeah. He does a great job. And
we got to teach him the kick, though. You know, teach him the kick like Anoka has.
Yeah, kick that net off the Mining. It works. Yeah. Anoka cycles it back in front. Great tip by Isaac.
There we go. Hey.
Kraus is able to chip it out to neutral zone. Anoka regroups and gets it in. Liam steps up and slaps it, but unfortunately Anoka still comes up with that one. Jackson Kraus gets there. Slaps it over to Isaac. Isaac in the neutral zone.
A nice play. Here.
Isaac bringing it in. Takes a shot, but it's traffic in front. Gets tipped to the boards. Anoka regroups. And he
did a nice job getting back, but that was a nice play.
They bring it into the neutral zone. Liam back there to pressure. He pushes the angle and keeps them to the outside. That allows our forwards to get possession of that puck and bring it back out. Boys battling. Liam comes up. Passes it out in front. Shot. Jake comes up with a save and sends it out to back. Jackson Kraus, nice job at reading that play, and he intercepts the pass out in front.
Such a smart hockey player.
He did, and he sent it perfectly down the ice right where we needed it. Drew Milich is out there. He pressures. Anoka is starting to worry. Here comes the end of the penalty. So we're back 5-on-5. We were able to kill it. Unfortunately, that brings us down to only 9 minutes and 15 seconds left of this game, and we're going to need every bit of that if these boys want to come back. Drew Milich, great job reading that. Intercepts and brings it deep. Forced into the corner by Anoka. Anoka gets possession of this and brings it back through the neutral ice.
Just a wide open shot.
Takes a shot.
Nice save.
No pressure there, and he could have probably even skated in a little bit further and took the shot.
Yeah, and again, that's when the wings have to come up and stay in their position.
They do.
We got burned on that a couple times, and I know they're doing a better job of it, but we just got to cover that area of the ice.
Will Pitzel comes up with that win. Carlin tries to pass it over to Max Peterson behind there. He fumbles the puck, though, unfortunately. Anoka grabs it from the point, takes a shot. Jake able to get a great save. Anoka regroups in the neutral zone. Their neutral zone entries are looking great as they have a great play system on how they're going to pass through the neutral zone.
Yeah, they've been winning those neutral zone battles, like you said, and we just haven't cleaned that up yet.
Green hits Milich. Unfortunately, just can't get anything. Milich picks it up in the neutral zone. He brings it back in. Takes a shot, but it just goes wide of the net.
We needed that one.
That could have been a huge turning point.
Boy.
Unfortunately,
what a play by him, too.
Just couldn't get it. Drew is quite the sniper, too.
Yeah.
Here comes Stu. Stu fresh off the bench, and he's looking like he's got speed and he's on a mission. Fortunately, they're able to tip it. Liam, first to it, he's going to dump it in, but unfortunately, that's offsides. It's going to come back out.
That's just a frustration play a little bit here. We see a little bit that sitting in, but let's get back to our game. You know, we're a good team. We got to just get back to making the passes. You know, we played well in the first period here. We just kind of lost that neutral zone in the second. So let's get it back here.
Anoka wins that. They go D to D in their zone. They pass it up through the middle. Liam with a great stick, chips it away.
Stick.
Goes to Stone. Stone throws it to Stewart up the middle. Stone tries to cut up the middle, but their Anoka player comes back. Nice back check, and they're able to poke check it away. Liam steps up to hold the zone. Holds it through the first defenseman, but Anoka again bringing it back in. What a shot by Anoka. Hits the pipe. Jake better thank that pipe after this.
There we go. Nice.
That was a great play. Here comes Stone. Takes a shot, but can't get anything on it. So the goaltender is able to make an easy save on that one. Stone re-grabs it, takes a shot.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, just like that. The shot deflects up. Get anything on a shot. Anoka able to regroup and bring it back out.
That's the best our first line buzzed yet for a while here.
Some of the parents were upset about that last play and thought we should have had a penalty.
I would agree.
As they hit some of the players right in the crease.
Yeah, he got back checked in a bad way there. So.
Oh, another great defensive play by Liam as he chips that puck away. And Stu is able to get it. Takes a shot from a little bit further out. It gets deflected wide of the net.
They do a nice job keeping their sticks in those lanes. Like you said, protecting the house.
Oh, and Anoka brings it in offsides. Liam had that one. If we had got the offsides, I think that would have started another rush.
That was a nice rush by our first line there. They finally showed a little spark. Just couldn't finish.
Well, here comes the line that scored our only goal, Will Pitzel. He wins that draw to Max Peterson. He goes with the Panther, throws it all the way to Graham Gazzoni. Graham gets knocked down.
From behind, but
Will Pitzel, though, gets it, brings it behind the net. Anoka regroups through the neutral zone. Awesome.
Offsides.
Pass, but they get caught off sides. Max Peterson had him either way.
Oh, yeah, Max had him locked down.
We'll take the offsides draw. Hopefully Will can come up with an offensive draw. We have 5:42 left in this period. Boys really got to dig deep to find something here if they want to get this game tied up.
Dig deep, we got to get one, and maybe they'll come and, you know.
Tell you what, if anything, we scored about 4 goals in the final 5 minutes of that Champlain game, so it can happen.
It can. This team has the capability of doing it.
JoJo Ross brings that puck in, tries to cross ice, connect with his far side winger, just can't find a connection there, and Anoka wins the battle and able to bring it back out. Graham Gazzoni doing a good job to full check that away. Anoka's able to regain possession. They throw it to the far side winger. They bring it back in. Nice puck or stick by Max Peterson. JoJo Ross goes down in the center ice. Max Peterson drops back as Anoka tries to get it into our zone.
He's going to make a rush.
Here comes Max with a good rush. He tips it in deep. He goes for a line change as Anoka has to regroup behind their net. Oh, Anoka with a great pass. Blue line to blue line. I should say far red line to blue line. And try to bring it back into our zone, and they get caught off sides.
They were showing a little life here since the village rush. So maybe, like you said, we can get one, and then maybe they'll come in bunches.
Yeah, I'd say this line is due for one. Isaac Olson and Drew Milich are got to be hungry. I think Jake Green scored his first goal last night. All of these boys are ready to go. They just need to find that back of the net. Jackson Krause drops back and picks it up. He chips it off the board to his center, Isaac Olson, who grabs it. He's trying to drive the middle of the ice.
Oh.
Tries a backhander. Unfortunately, the goalie is able to see that and gets a beautiful save.
Beautiful shot, beautiful save.
I would like to say Isaac, though, not drive the middle of the ice and try to split those Ds a little bit less. Maybe try to go wide and wrap around. He's got the legs and the speed. He can easily walk around these D. Fortunately, he's trying to split the D, and two of them, it's just too much.
Yeah, it was a little much this time.
Anoka throws a puck right out in front. A great intercept by Carlin.
We got a $400 stick smash.
Yeah, there it is. Some parent in the stands right now is crying.
Get your wallet out.
They're about to go to Pure Hockey or one of the hockey stores to buy a brand new stick after this.
Yeah.
Isaac Olsen intercepts a pass. He's going to muscle it right out onto his own.
Well, here's what you're talking about, Billy.
He walks around, but there we go. The reflection back goes to Green, and Green gets a beautiful shot. Cross steps up and takes a shot, hits traffic in front. Isaac with another shot attempt hits traffic, and a second attempt hits traffic. Carlin maintains zone pressure. Milic cycling the puck around. Kraus picks it up, drops it into Green. Green drives back to Milic. Milic throws one on net. It gets deflected behind. Noak is able to finally regain possession of this. Fans on the puck, though. Milic able to grab it and chip it behind him. Green gets it. Milic gets it to Green. Green brings it behind. He throws it right out in front to Isaac Olsen. And Isaac doesn't make a mistake. He buries the back of the net. Just like that, 4-2. 2 minutes and 52 seconds left in this game. And we've seen this, John.
We have.
The Chapel Park game, these boys decided it wasn't over. And it was this line right here with Stone. And they are due.
They're due. They've been.
This is the only line tonight who hasn't capitalized. We got our top defensive pairing, Liam Thomas and Von Norman out to support.
Yeah.
Let's see what they can do. Stone grabs it. He's going to bring it in wide. He dumps it in.
Looks like they are flying.
Stewart's there to support.
Looks like they are battling.
Stone staying high, looking for it. Stone picks this up. He takes a shot.
He just missed that.
It just goes high up the net.
Gosh, can we buy one on there?
Schulte back there along with Stu, and Anoka able to regroup and grab it.
Oh, look out for the Panther there.
Looks like we pulled our net. Our goalie.
Oh, boy.
This is not going to be good. Anoka throws it wide.
Possession. Here we go.
I don't think Liam realized that it was.
I don't think so either.
That was an empty net. They threw Isaac Olsen out there.
We got one here.
Anoka just kept kicking at it along the boards. You got 2 Anoka players kicking. Liam able to slap shot it out, but that's going to be an icing, unfortunately. Not what we needed right now.
Maybe a timeout there.
But better than the alternative of an empty netter, I guess. So
yeah, he just missed that.
We're going to get an icing, and they're going to have to put Jake back in net.
We just missed that on that top end, too. It just sailed wide, top over.
To be honest with you, John, I know the coach, but I probably need that top line out there.
Yeah, I really do. They're starting to buzz now. They're starting to go. They're hungry. The other 2 lines have been great. But
Will Pitzel loses that draw. Unfortunately, goes back. They try to take a shot on that, Anoka, but it gets an He throws it out front. The goalie's able to challenge. He steps out and makes a great save. And again, they send it the length of the ice right after we get Jake off. Stone was jumping out, and unfortunately, just like that, we end up going down.
Well, I tell you, we have a little heart going on at the end there. We have a little momentum.
Yeah, and that's going to bring us to an end. It's 53 seconds left of the game. We're down 5-2.
Yeah.
Isaac Olsen going to take this face-off draw. Isaac wins it over to Green. Green brings it in. Noka able to chip it away, though, and brings it back in through the neutral zone. They're going to throw it on ice. Jake chips it with his stick off to the corner. Kraus behind the net to battle. Great job. Changes direction. Hits his winger. Isaac Olsen picking it up in the neutral ice. see if they can at least try to equalize this. Isaac comes up, tries to get it over to Drew, but Drew can't maintain it, and Anoka brings it back out. Stu off the ice, or off the boards. He's going to hit his winger, or his defenseman, Jackson Krause. He tries to take a shot, but unfortunately gets traffic in front. Anoka just going to chip it in. 6 seconds left of the game, and that's going to bring us to an end as we wrap it around the boards. And just like that, we get our first loss in about 7 games. 5-2 Anoka. They stay undefeated, and we'll have another opportunity in about a week and a half or 2 weeks, I think, Anoka.
We will. I think we'll be ready. Anoka does a great job of staying in their lanes.
They do.
And that's one thing I noticed about them. And, I didn't see a whole lot of difference between the two teams. They stay in their lanes a little bit. We got a little caught up on some of the shots and stuff, and it just didn't go our way. They're a good team. Maybe we even got in our head a little bit. I know my son Stu was looking at the standings and looking at the stuff on the way over here, and we're like, hey, don't look at that. Just go out and play hockey, And it's good.
They have a good team. They do a great job at clogging up the middle of the ice.
They do.
They know how to regroup and bring it through the neutral ice, which is a massive weak spot in our game.
Yeah, but the neutral ice is a weak spot. One thing I will say, and then I'll kind of let you end it here, but I love the way those other two lines really stepped up, especially the Pitzel line in the Millage one. They really put pressure on, and that's what we're going to need going forward. We're going to need all 3 of those lines to keep buzzing, keep going, and I think I saw that. That's great. As they do prayer at the end, I love that.
I love the prayer circle at the end. All the boys get out there and join forces to say a good prayer. D10 tried to wreck that for us, but likely Minnesota Hockey stepped in and put an end to that. I don't know what D10 was thinking on that, but
yeah, I don't know either. They weren't, Billy.
The boys would clearly want to do it, but our next game is Friday against Centennial.
Yes.
And then Saturday, another rematch right against Champlain Park. So we'll see you then, John.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Oh, yeah, thanks for doing this.
You get the expert back on the next game.
I don't know about that, but I might have to have you back in as a sub-in.
Yeah, let me know. I enjoyed it. The results aren't quite as good when we have the boss in town here. He gets better results than I do.
Well, maybe that's I don't know. John's been missing for a few of the wins, but we have yet to play an Anoka team, so we'll see what we bring on Friday against Centennial. We'll see you.